What's up, guys? So I got another kind of guy question here about making girl a center of your life. I'm just catching up on some of the emails I've gotten here. I think I asked this gentleman to email me because he had left some comments on some videos. I think a lot of you are probably struggling with similar things. A lot of you guys, especially, I will say that you guys that have not had the ability to attract women in your life, you can check out my playlist on becoming a better man at attracting women. But as you've developed that skill, you immediately revert to this mode that I think Tyler's in, which sucks, which is worse. So it'd be better if you didn't develop those skills. He says here, "Hey John, this might seem like a lot of babbling, but I just need some advice on my whole life. So I'm a senior in computer science at university, going to graduate in December. I am trying to work hard so I can get a remote job, so I can travel and live in another country to be with my girlfriend." Oh, I hate to read those words. On the surface, I think it seems I'm doing okay. Never, never, ever do this. You do not, do things in order, trying to get a remote job so you can travel and live in another country to be with your girlfriend. No. If you want, make her come to you. That's fine. But you're not going to, rearrange your life and rearrange your job and do all this stuff and go out of your way so that you can be with your girlfriend. But how are you going to have motivation when you're doing something for someone else, when you're living your entire life based around them and they fucking know that, okay? It's no good. It's not healthy. I'm not saying that you can't get with her and move to her country, potentially, but you need to do it because you want to, not because of this whole thing. Like your future drives you there. This is not a good choice. It's never good to build your life around a person. I just want to give that warning sign that when I read this, I'm like, oh, you're doing this for your girlfriend or to be with your girlfriend. Scary. You're on dangerous ground. He says here, "But on the inside, I absolutely hate myself most of the time for what seems to be no good reason. I struggle with depression and have massive fear that my girlfriend will leave me one day." Let's stop here. Let me just alleviate your concerns. She will leave you one day. One form or another, okay? Maybe you'll get married, and maybe you'll have kids, and maybe you'll be 90, and she'll fucking die, or you'll fucking die, but she will leave you one day. Watch my video on You'll Always Be Alone in Life. There's a reason why I made this video. You're the only one on your fucking team at the end of the day. Now, it doesn't mean that you don't have people that you like, that are supporting you, that you are in their lives, that you're supporting them, and you have good relationships and strong relationships. But ultimately, there's only one person that can be your consciousness, can feel your pain, can live in your body and make your choices and have your experiences, right, and understand you completely. And that is you. I can understand why you would hate yourself and have massive depression when you're having this fear, right? You cannot build your entire life around this girl. Having this kind of mindset and having this kind of attitude and building your whole life around her makes it more likely. That's how it is. That's how life is. You got to have that attitude. Then it's less likely that she's going to leave you. But if you're building your life around her, okay, and you're afraid she's going to leave you, okay, then what ends up happening is you're putting a lot of pressure on her, right? You're kind of suffocating. You're putting pressure on her because she knows that part of your depression and your hatred of yourself and your fear. It's really hard for her to feel a genuine love for you and attraction for you when she feels like she must. The more freedom that you allow someone, the more that and here's the thing, the love will be more genuine in that case as well. You don't want to keep her trapped. And I know you're not doing it on purpose. I know you're not trying to fucking close the door and lock her in a cage. But it's what you're doing emotionally. So you have to let that go. You have to be okay. You have to kind of imagine she's already left you. You need to live your life on assuming this is temporary, that every day that you've got with her is a bonus day. So, but it's probably not going to last much longer than this. It doesn't mean to do stupid shit and whatever and YOLO and all this. But you need to live your life like that, not just in this relationship, but your whole day, your whole life is like that. Basically, I mean, tomorrow you might not live. Tomorrow I might not live, right? So he says, "I know you say that you shouldn't make women the center of your life, but unfortunately, being with her is the only thing I want. Okay, I have no other goals. Nothing else matters to me. I don't have friends. I don't want any. I don't love or hate software development. It's just a job, but I feel like all these internal problems are mounting up and putting strain on my relationship with her. Just like I said, I know that is a lot, but do you have any kind of advice?" I say this knowing that I've been there before, where I have had, I remember when I was young and, maybe my first girlfriend or second girlfriend, I was like, oh, I don't want anything in life but this girl, nothing else. I don't care if I eat or fucking sleep or, get a job. I just want to, fuck the Nintendo. Let's just I just want to be with this girl. It's weakness. It's giving in to your own weakness, right? It's not being mentally strong. It's not being a fucking bulldog. It's not having that mindset. It's not being a man. I'm not calling you anything. I'm not calling myself in the past, but you have to change. You have to grow, and you have to realize that, yes, you've got the logic that I'm telling you this, and you know what John is saying, and the only way that you're going to convince yourself that you're going to live this is to realize this is the better way. Right now, you don't believe this. You believe that having this girl be in the center of your life and all this shit is the better way. I guarantee you this will fade naturally in 5 years. Do you think that you're going to have this level of making her the center of your life and not wanting anything else out of life besides her in 5 years from now? No, that's not going to be the case. The way that you're going to shape your future the best is by having this non-attachment now. It's great that she's in your life, that you have this passion for her, but you have to realize this is kind of a childish kind of love infatuation, okay? You have to realize that you have to become the kind of person that can love fully, but also leave fully. You have to decide. And the way that you do that is that you have a passion, you have a purpose in your own life that you carve out that is more important. Right now, you're just a person being subject to their emotions, okay? It's weakness, okay? And it's fine. Like I said, you're not going to become a complete zombie and stonewall and not care and a numb person. I've talked about this a lot. You're going to love fully, you're going to care fully, but you're also going to be able to logically make the choices to go against your own feelings, to go against your own emotion. This is a critical skill in life. If you want to be something, if you want to do something, if you want to accomplish something, you have to work without motivation. You have to go against your own emotions and feelings and use your brain and use your logic and drive yourself in the correct direction. And this is not it. I'll tell you, if you find a purpose and you go after something in life and you really internalize this and you really believe this is true, that this is more important, right? And if you realize that this will make you the more attractive man, that this will make you the kind of person that your girlfriend would want to be with, more so, is by being the man who takes charge of his life and goes after what he wants, okay, and doesn't try to please others, isn't afraid that he's going to lose her, doesn't make this girl the center of his life, but has his own center and has his own life and is guided by his own principles and his own drive, okay? If you can internalize that, then you will follow that path. It's going to be a harder path than you're on now. It's an easy path right now to say fuck everything, fuck all my ambitions and everything, and I just want to be with this girl. But it's no different than the heroin addict shooting up the fucking the horse, okay, and being like, all I want to do is fucking shoot up heroin. I got a second follow up, and he says, "Hey John, I watched those videos. I sent him some videos about not making her the center of my life. He said, I know I shouldn't make her the center of my life, but there's nothing else I care about. If I don't care about myself, can't find anything that makes me happy, and don't have any goals, how can I not make her the center of my life? And I have tried to do all of those things, but I fail every time, and it seems like there's no reason to keep trying with them. Thanks." Man the fuck up is my answer. You have to do this. It's not a fucking choice. You have to do this. You're just gonna have to say, I'm going to fucking do this, okay? I'm going to pick something. And it doesn't matter, right? Nothing makes you happy. Oh, big deal. No one fucking cares, Tyler. You're the only one who cares, okay? So pick something. Pick some goal. Pick something to strive. You want me to give you something? Go fucking run a marathon and start training for that shit and make that your life. Or, whatever it is, start a fucking business, right? I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you're not passionate about it. Just fucking do it and grind it out and put hours into it until you do like it. And don't argue with me here, because I know that you know this, otherwise you wouldn't be emailing me, right? You know that this is unhealthy. You don't want to live this way. Okay, so make the choice and realize that the choice is not going to feel good. It's going to feel numb. It's going to feel stupid. It's going to feel horrible, but you're going to do it anyway until you get through that, right? Take 3 months and say, I am just going to practice this and try, and I'm going to pick some goal. It doesn't even matter what it fucking is. I'm going to go after it with all my heart for 3 months. Okay? And see how you feel and see how your life changes. I'll give you one last scare and then I'm done with this video. I love you, bro, but I'm done with this video after this, okay? If you make the choices you're making right now and you continue to make her the center of your life, and then she does eventually leave you, and let's say it's 3 years from now, where the fuck are you gonna be? Where are you gonna be, my friend? You're gonna be fucking fat. You're gonna have a shit job if you even have a job at all. You're gonna be fucking weak, a pussy. You're not gonna have any kind of mental toughness. You're gonna be ruled by your fucking emotions. You're gonna have no way to attract another girl. You're gonna be completely unattractive, needy, clingy, fucking desperate. You're gonna be lying, broken hearted on the sofa, just doing nothing for the next 3 months as you try to get over the stupid breakup and desperately calling her and being just a horrible person. Do you want that? Because that's the direction you're going. You're going to be like the heroin addict, right? To continue with that analogy, who stopped taking heroin and is having withdrawals. So get off the heroin now by your own choice before you can't afford it anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? Before it's taken from you, you need to realize that this is unhealthy and you don't want to be there. You don't want to be there 3 years, wasted, have nothing to show for it. You could be like, oh, but I got high so many times on her love. Bullshit. What is that? Take that to the bank. What is that worth? It's worth bullshit. This is the path you're on. This is why it's critical. This is why I don't care if you don't feel like, if nothing makes you happy, you're depressed, and your whole life doesn't matter except for this one girl. You change it. Fucking get on a path. Use your logical brain and say, I need to be on a different path, and I'm going to be on a different path, and I'm going to fucking do it whether I like it or not. Kick your own fucking ass. That's the bulldog mindset. All right, that's it. I almost said done like Elliot. All right, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button below, and thank you, Tyler. I wish you the best, my man. All right, click subscribe. See you later.